Hey everybody, hope you're good. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're not new, thank you so much for coming back to watch another video. So today I actually wanted to do a quick fire type of a video on my empties. My last empties series, which was basically focusing on all my empties throughout the whole of 2019-ish plus and then some. That took a toll on my health and my mental well-being, so and also a toll on my husband and a strain on our marriage because he wanted that bag of empties gone. I moved house with that bag of empties, if you remember me saying in my one of my videos. So to stop that rift happening again, I wanted to basically get rid of as much as possible and yeah, try and get this done as quickly as possible, but to and I mean not just within this video, I mean just to at least get myself into the routine of filming them in like short bursts, so maybe a month's worth of empties like normal people do, and not a year's worth or half a year's worth, which is basically where I'm at right now. So I think it's been about 6 months since I've been collecting again, so yeah, I need to see somebody about that. I need to see a man about a dog. But anywho, this will be a video about my empties, and I will be grouping them by body care and hair care. So that's what this video is going to be about. And then I will focus on makeup and then possibly skincare. Skincare will always be a category on its own because I love skincare. But yeah, without rambling too much, if you're not new, if you are new rather, I do tend to focus on the more affordable side of beauty. So I also do I do skincare, makeup and hair care product recommendations, less wig tutorials and things like that, more about the actual products I use in my hair and my daughter's hair. And yeah, I do a lot of makeup and skincare videos, like I said, more on the affordable side, but every now and then I do splurge. So if that sounds like your thing, please do stick around. And if you like my videos, if you've seen any of my other videos and you like them, please do subscribe if you feel like it, and also hit that thumbs up button because these videos take a lot longer than you think to put together. The editing, the research, the compiling of junk around the house in the name of filming empties videos, all that takes a lot of work. So yeah, I would really appreciate a like on this video if you are liking what you see so far. So yeah, without further ado, without too much yammering on my end, let's get to it. Okay, so moving on to my skincare. I have to say, I feel like out of everything I've spoken about, everything I speak about generally on my channel, I feel like skincare is probably a close runner-up to makeup, if not even sometimes a better thing to talk about than makeup, because I'm properly into my skincare. I absolutely love finding new affordable products, really effective products that actually work and do what they say on the tin. So I've tried quite a lot. There are a lot of repeats in here, I will say. I am a devout fan of The Ordinary and other similar brands in that range, price bracket, shall I say. So I have a crap ton of Ordinary products that I have tried, will continue to try, and will continue to say to let you know what I think of. And I really don't think my opinion of some of these products will change because they've just been working for me. So let's look at how many products I've actually tried from The Ordinary. Okay, some of these products are really dirty, so apologies. So I'm going to show this really briefly because I don't know what happened to it. It's kind of gotten a bit dirty in the container it's been in. So this is The Ordinary Natural Moisturizing Factors Moisturizer. I got the large one. This is the 100 ml. I believe it does come in a 30 ml container, and I found this really interesting. So it's one of those moisturizers that doesn't apply the way you think it's going to apply. So it's not the most sophisticated in terms of its formula, or at least in terms of its application. I find that it's really good for normal to oily skin. So it's not, so it's not greasy in any way. Applies really well, leaves my skin feeling hydrated but not greasy, so which is what I like. The only thing with this is that it doesn't necessarily absorb in quickly, which is just it was just a bit puzzling to think that I was rubbing it into my skin and it didn't feel like it was absorbing quickly, that it was just there. But then the thing is, you could actually see it. If you waited a few seconds, you can see it absorb in and just completely disappear. Like if you waited, it was basically like watching paint dry, but it happened really quickly. So you can see it disappear into your skin. But then sometimes when you rub it in, it didn't feel like it was rubbing in. So it's weird because it does work, and it's just, yeah, it might put some people off because it doesn't rub in. It doesn't have like a silky smooth formula where it just, you know, disappears into your skin in seconds. That's the only thing I would say about this. But it's a really, really good hydrating moisturizer that, you know, gives you a good level of hydration all throughout the day. My face doesn't feel dry when I use this, so yeah, it's a really good one. I have 2 bottles of the ordinary alpha arbutin, and this is the alpha arbutin 2% H plus HA. The HA stands for hyaluronic acid. This is a great option if you have hyperpigmentation. It does work slowly, I'm not even gonna lie. It probably took a second bottle before I actually started seeing like visible results, and I know results can be different for, you know, everybody depending on their skin type or how much hyperpigmentation they do suffer from. So I felt like this wasn't working the first time I tried it, and I was this close to not continuing. But then I read up on alpha arbutin and realized that it doesn't actually work really quickly. It takes a bit of time. So then I bought another bottle, and then I could actually see that it was helping to brighten my skin. So yeah, I have 2 of these, and I would repurchase it again. It's just such a pity that it seems all ordinary products have sold out everywhere. Like even my beloved L-ascorbic acid powder in the little tub, I can't get that anywhere for love or money. So yeah, I'll have to wait until they restock on everything. Another thing I haven't actually been able to get in months is the salicylic acid 2% solution for blemish prone skin. So this is another favorite for me because I do have acne prone skin, and I feel like this was one of the most revolutionary products that I discovered when I first discovered the brand, because it just helped so much with my acne. It helps to calm it down, it helps to get rid of some of the acne, and it just worked so well. So I can't wait till they bring this back in stock. Another product which everybody loves is the Niacinamide. I have come to love this. I won't say that I love, what am I saying? I have 3 bottles of alpha arbutin that I've actually tried. This is my 3rd bottle, I've just realized. So that is how dedicated I am to it. But yeah, as I was saying about the niacinamide, everybody loves this. I think you'd be hard pressed to find a person whose skin doesn't agree with niacinamide, because it's just one of those products that works really well with most skin types. So yeah, I like it because it's there to control sebum production. It helps with texture. It also, what does it do? It also helps with blemishes and actually helps to calm skin down. So if you're using the retinol or any other, like say active, niacinamide is basically everybody's best friend. It works really well to help your skin against some of the side effects of that. It's a really good skin conditioning B vitamin, and yeah, it just it's really good, especially if you have acne prone skin. It just helps to calm down any inflammation. I think it's also good for rosacea as well. So yeah, I would recommend this. Everybody recommends this. If you still haven't heard of niacinamide by now, you must be living under a rock. Basically, it's in everything and everybody loves it. So yeah, I'm yet to find somebody who doesn't love niacinamide, or who's in the skincare world and doesn't love niacinamide. So it does do a lot, and I use it in my morning routine, by the way, and night as well. I think after using it for so long, I only then realized that you could use it with retinol, and I've been using the retinol for a while. So I use this before I apply the retinol, and it just helps. Not that I've had a bad side effects from the retinol, but if you have been using retinol and you find that your skin can't tolerate it, you definitely want to go before the retinol with niacinamide. It will definitely help you with that, some of the drying effects. Another product I tried from The Ordinary, which now looks really gross, is the Lactic Acid 10% plus HA. So lactic acid is one of the gentler alpha hydroxy acids, and so you have glycolic acid. You also have what else do you have? So you have glycolic acid, which is a bit more effective. It's a lot stronger because the molecules are smaller than lactic acid. So because lactic acid is, the molecules are bigger, it doesn't actually absorb into the skin as far down or as well. So it's great for those who have sensitive skin, but you also want that resurfacing that an AHA would offer your skin. So I would recommend this if you have more problematic skin, more sensitive skin, and your skin can't take glycolic acid. Yeah, I definitely say you should try that and try lactic acid instead. I found it really worked really well. You can mix it into your moisturizer. I did both. I used it on its own and with my moisturizer, and I used it in my nighttime skincare routine. I never really used this in the morning. I use it at night, and I found that it works really well. My skin was always really soft the morning after. That's a really good one. So next we have the Resveratrol 3% and ferulic acid 3%. It's another great product from The Ordinary. I use this in my morning routine with my L-ascorbic acid powder, vitamin C. These so resveratrol and vitamin C work really well to create basically a powerhouse of antioxidant properties, and both work really well to actually help fight against free radicals, which can damage your skin and accelerate aging basically. So you use this in the morning, preferably under your sunscreen. Actually, this with vitamin C or vitamin E under sunscreen boosts your boosts the sunscreen's properties. So it boosts the UVA, UVB fighting properties for your sunscreen, and actually helps yeah, basically everything works together really well to protect your skin against UV damage. So this is a great product to have in your morning skincare routine. I actually started using it at night a couple of months back, and I also found that it works really well in my nighttime skincare routine. So yeah, it is one that you have to use after a water-based serum. So this is oil-based. It's quite it's not oily, but it's oil-based, so just be mindful of that when using it in your skincare routine. And moving on to one of my favorite products from The Ordinary. So this is their Retinol 1% in Squalane. I have used 3 bottles of this, and now now I'm on to like the harder stuff, which I will talk about in another video. But yeah, I have used 3 bottles of the retinol. I did initially start off using the retinoid in emulsion, and then I gradually moved up. But now I am at their strongest product, which is the retinol 1%. It didn't actually affect my skin in any way, shape or form. I just found that it definitely helped manage my acne, helped with the texture, and it helped resurface my skin. So my skin's the way my skin felt was very different after using this for so long. Yeah, I've been using this for, I'm pretty sure, maybe over 2 years now. It is, yeah, it's really good for skin. If your skin can tolerate it, it's probably one of the better products you can use because it does everything. So it works with hyperpigmentation. It works to help you get rid of texture. It deals with acne. It's anti-aging. Yeah, it is just an all-rounder. When you're using retinol though, just need to be mindful that you are using sunscreen, which you should be using every day anyway. But when you are using retinol, just make sure that you are using a really good sunscreen to protect your skin from those issues recurring. But yeah, so this will help with hyperpigmentation particularly, which is in a really good thing, because as a person of darker skin, that's something that I'm more susceptible to. So yeah, it's really good. It was good while it lasted. I have moved on to something else, which I will talk about in another video, but this is a really good product. If your skin can tolerate it, it's probably the best thing you can use apart from sunscreen. It is so good. Moving on to a product from a similar brand to The Ordinary. So this is the Glycolic Acid from the Yankee list, and I tried this after using up my glycolic acid from The Ordinary, and I found that this was actually a lot more effective. And it's funny because I thought they were exactly the same thing until I found out that this actually contains 10% glycolic acid, whereas The Ordinary's contains, I think, 7% or so. So this is a little bit more potent, and I found that actually showed in the way it made my skin feel. So I wouldn't use this every day. I'd use it maybe 3 or 4 times a week when my acne was acting up, or even on a good skin night, or a good skin day rather, when I just wanted to feel, I wanted my skin to feel really soft the next day. I would use this, and it definitely made a difference. Like glycolic acid is one of the better things you can use if you have acne prone skin, or if you have textured skin, or if you have mature skin and you just want to have that resurfaced feeling. You just want to have a really nice soft plump feeling skin the next morning. Use this. So it's really good. I would, if you were wondering what the difference was between the two, I'd definitely say pick this over the ordinaries if your skin can tolerate it, because I do find, I have heard rather, that some people can't tolerate this because it's a bit too strong for them. But yeah, I think my skin is probably bulletproof at this point. I love this stuff, and I've got another one which I am using. So yeah, this is another one I would keep on repurchasing. I just wish it came in a bigger bottle. Like 100 mls is nothing really. It doesn't really last as long, and you can see that it's quite small. So I wish it came in a bigger bottle and it was as value for money as the ordinary, because the ordinary is 2.5 times this big. I mean, you've seen it, it's quite big. That one is 250 mls and this is 100 mls, and I think this is £2 more expensive as well. I think this is like £9.99 or £8.99, and the ordinaries is £6.99 or £7.99. So either way, it's slightly more expensive, and you get 2.5 times less product. Yeah, but anywho, it's a good product and I would still buy it regardless of that. Another product which I have talked about before is a product from Simple, and this is one of my favorite drugstore moisturizers. This is the Regeneration Age Resistant Day Cream with SPF 15 with the green tea and I don't know, green tea goodness it says, and 2 vital vitamins. It says it is it has no artificial perfume or color, and I find that this is probably one of the better moisturizers in the drugstore because it applies so well. I absolutely love the packaging. This is what it looks like, by the way. I always see it on offer most times, and I love the fact that it's an airless pump. You get the perfect amount of products with every pump, and it's just such a solid packaging. And because it's airless, when it's finished, that's it. You can't pump it anymore. So yeah, and you get a fair amount of products in here. You get 50 mls of products which will last you a very long time, and I just found that it worked really well. It was just not a problematic moisturizer for me. Yeah, I wouldn't pay too much attention to the SPF 15 rating. That really means nothing. Like, if you want to go in with sunscreen, you need probably a minimum of about 30 or at least 25 for it to make a difference, and you also need to use the correct quantity to get that advertised SPF, by the way. So SPF 15 is a nice to have. It's not the standard, I wouldn't say, but yeah, it's, you know, it's good that it's there, but it's not going to do much for your skin in terms of protecting it. You definitely need higher, but the actual formula of this is nice. It works into the skin really quickly and makes my skin feel hydrated and not greasy, so I would recommend this. Yeah. So I bought 2 of this, actually, I forgot to mention. So this is the day cream because it has SPF, and this is the night cream. I find that they're more or less the same. I think the only difference is obviously the SPF, and I think the night cream might be, don't quote me on this, it might be slightly more hydrating because it is a night cream. So typically night creams are a lot richer, but I'm not sure. I mean, I can't say, it's been a while since I have used this. I can't say for sure, but neither feel greasy. They make my skin feel really hydrated. So yeah, yeah, I would use both. Hey everybody, so we are on to the next day. I basically got kicked out of my own bedroom, so my husband needed to sleep, so and I was filming really late at night, so yes, we moved on to the next day, plus my battery needed charging anyway, so here we are. So moving on, I don't even know what I want to go on to next. Actually, let's talk about, these are just going to be a random mixture of products since we're kind of talking about all facial skincare. So I've got a bunch of serums, moisturizers, toners, and a few other things in between here. So I'm going to try and breeze through some of this as quickly as possible. So my 2 favorite toners are from the brand Natura Estonica Bio, and it is a Very simple, very effective toner. It's a conditioning toner, and I came across it from TK Maxx. So I have used probably 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, loads of bottles of this. It's dirt cheap. It is like £2.99. Like I said, I get it from TK Maxx, but I've also found it on a website called luxplus.co.uk, and I'm pretty sure I've seen it on eBay, and I'm pretty sure I've also seen it on Amazon. So this particular one is my favorite. So this is their Sephora Japonica Hydrating Boost Face Tonic. It contains green tea, hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, silk amino acid, and it has 94.9% products of natural origin. So yeah, it's got a very short ingredient list, and right at the top of it is, apart from water, is glycerin, panthenol, and niacinamide. And the next product is the next ingredient is sodium hyaluronate, as well as sodium ascorbyl phosphate. So we've got the salt of hyaluronic acid and a version of vitamin C, as well as the silk amino acids. I just love the honesty of this brand. It's just such a shame that you might look at the price and think it's really poor ingredients, but just looking at the ingredients list, and the fact that what is advertised is basically the first few ingredients in the ingredients list is just, it's shocking. It's shocking because you don't see that. A lot of the times I have to scan an ingredients list for products that's been advertised on the bottle, and it's usually at the bottom. If I'm lucky, it might be like in the middle of the ingredients list. And usually, if you don't know, the ingredients list is basically in order of quantity. So yeah, it just has really good ingredients. It smells amazing and does really wonderful things for my skin. And the version that I recently tried, which I also have finished, is the Iceland Moss Oil Control Matte Face Tonic. Unlike other matte face tonics I have tried, this one is not drying, it's not astringent, it just keeps my skin a bit more balanced. I would use either or. Again, it has really good ingredients in here. It has organic Iceland moss, bio water lily, hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, and zinc. And the zinc is meant to be there to help you regulate your sebum production, which is what would actually control the oil. So again, it has a very short ingredients list, and everything that is advertised on the front is right at the top of the ingredients list. So it's amazing. So yeah, so it's from the same brand. This is another collection. Basically, this brand, this Natura Estonica Bio brand, has a crap ton of product. It has so many things like under the brand. I bet they're really big in Estonia. The company, I think, is based in Estonia. It's one of the countries in the EU, if you're not familiar. I think they might be big in like Europe, but it is pretty affordable, and I'm just glad I found it, and I will continue to buy it. I have another one of this, and I think I'm going to need to hunt another one down once that one finishes. But yeah, I've said enough about that. I keep talking about them over and over again, and I'm pretty sure I featured this in my empties as well. So moving on to what else do I want to talk about next? Oh yeah, so this is a mineral water brand that I tried, again from TK Maxx. I find amazing products at TK Maxx. If you want to get affordable, good quality skincare and you don't want to pay like premium prices, you definitely want to check out TK Maxx. I found so many great brands from TK Maxx. Like this whole video, like my whole skincare journey has basically been enabled by TK Maxx. The one near me has a lot of products on the shelf for me to try. So this is from the brand Crop. It's a very, very underrated, unknown brand, and it is, again, like I said, it's mineral spring water. So mineral spring water is good for softening the skin and hydrating the skin. So it has a high mineral content, which is meant to be good for your skin. Of course, it is of natural origin. There is nothing added to this. It's basically water from a source, and yeah, it's meant to be undisturbed, unfiltered, good for the skin. So of course, every company has their own patented, I don't know, lake or river, I don't know, lagoon, somewhere where they get their mineral spring water from, and or spring where they get the water from. So this particular brand is really good. This is my second can of this. Bought the first one and the second one actually from TK Maxx. So yeah, I really like it. I've moved on to another one now, which I'll talk about in another video, but yeah, it's good. I'll buy it again in a heartbeat. Yeah, so if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Hope you enjoyed it. It's a bit rambly and a bit longer than I thought, but I just thought I need to get this done and yeah, get it out there. But yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a massive thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you in my next video. Stay blessed. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening or night, wherever you are, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.